Okay, so last time I talked about Seizure, and that bot made a huge mark in the Hexbug community as a whole, let alone Robot Chaos. And there are so many other robots I could talk about next, like Reaper, Ocean Man, Blindside, Cyclone, hell, even Electric Boogaloo. But after much deliberation, I have decided, screw all that, I'm gonna talk about Flop. Yeah, Flop. It all started in the grand old year of 2020 when a pandemic was all the rage. Some dingus in Massachusetts was bored one February 27th day. He put together a robot. He touted it as the greatest creation ever, better than Fan Man, Fire Ant, Mr. Shellshock, Smee, and the Goat Steve. When it was unveiled, everyone saw it was a tombstone chassis with two paper wedges on either side. Its name was Wheelie Boy. But then, some dude from Maryland was not gonna let that slide. He cooked up something even better and greater. There was a grand countdown on the Discord server. When the clock struck 8 p.m. Eastern, Flop was revealed to the world. Flop was a build-your-own bot chassis with paper straws taped onto the wheels, and the word flop was written on a sticky note and was put on top of it. About 20 minutes later, Chaotic decided to add longer straws so it could flop at maximum potential. The very next day, Chaotic covered most of the unsightly chassis with white paper and added little hammerheads made out of paper straws onto the paper straws. And this was the birth of the Flop we would come to know and love. Flop made its first YouTube appearance on February 29th, 2020. For the new, improved, and retired robots, plus important announcements. Thanks, Chaotic, for that title. In the video, Chaotic said that Flop was based off of Alcoholic Stepfather, and based on the picture shown here. Yeah, it's not really that hard to tell. Okay, now for Flop's fighting career. Flop's first fight was a requested fight against Cat King. Yeah, I really wonder who suggested. Oh yeah, it was Filming Buddy. He wanted to see the Carnage Cup champion lose badly. The fight started and Flop kind of just flopped around, trying to Uda itself a couple times, and even got caught in the screws at one point. Eventually, Cat King stopped fucking around and disposed of its opposition. Fortunately for Flop, it was confirmed to be a part of the Robot Chaos Season 3 roster on April 26th of 2020, when Chaotic revealed all the non-spinners in the field. Flop managed to get in by winning the fan vote, which Chaotic hosted on March 16, 2020, on both his Discord server and on YouTube. Flop's first match of Season 3 was against Double Jeopardy in Episode 2. And it's over. With the combination of Flop trying to throw itself out of the arena and Double Jeopardy pushing it, it lasted less than 10 seconds. Enjoy these slow-mo shots to pad out the runtime of this video. With the 0-1 record, Flop desperately needed a win, and their chance would be against fellow meme bot Electric Boogaloo in Episode 3. EB was quick out of the box while Flop was, doing its thing, I guess, trying to become a professional diver. It's trying to throw itself out of the arena, if you couldn't tell by the footage. Electric Boogaloo was more interested in attacking the screws until eventually Flop decided to disconnect from the server and Electric Boogaloo won the greatest Hexbug battle ever. Flop had one more fight to unleash its full power because it wasn't trying in those last two fights. Trust me, I know these things. It would fight again in Episode 6, and that unlucky robot to feel the wrath of Flop was the build-your-own bot Treaded Hammer Tenderizer, who is also 0-2. Both robots started off aggressively with Flop flailing its arms like mad and Tenderizer pounding hard. Flop was successfully staying in the arena until Tenderizer pushed it into the drum where it got caught and thrown out. Okay, I'll give credit to Flop. At least it was a new way to lose. And let me check my notes. Oh, that's all of Flop's fights for the season. So Chaotic did end up making a successor to Flop out of Shockwave, and it existed for 2 hours. It never fought. Chaotic, why the hell would you do this? You killed the goat and turned it into the stinky Quantum. I mean, who the hell likes Quantum? Like, bro, what the fuck? So Flop has quite a few cousins or siblings or derivatives or twice removed family members. Yeah. Planky Plank was made by Penguin Robotics, and it was made the day after Chaotic made the Flop we know and love on February 29th. There is literally nothing to say here. Here's the picture. It's probably been on screen for a bit now. And on March 5th, Penguin made a Chomp model using the same Flop tech, and it was kind of basically useless because the hammer was attached to the wheels. Then we have Stop by Theo Hummel. Penguin did make Huge as well. I don't know if this counts. What the Duck was made by Chicken Strips Robotics. There were rubber ducks attached to the wheels of a tombstone, and there was a Flop replica made by Oof Robotics. So yeah, that's about it. In conclusion, yeah, Flop existed. Everybody do the Flop. Everybody do the Flop. Everybody do the Flop. Flop. Everybody do the Flop.